It's time for a dual rule update. There is a live stream on Saturday, February 26th. It's linked below, but here's what's happened since last time. In the check-in stream in January, we talked about a lot of little details that had come up as we were reading through each other's stories. A bit about how the powers work, whether they can create an element or not, where we said that it's possible, but takes practice and kinda can't be done from nothing. But if you produce a bit of heat and you're very skilled with fire, you can make fire from that heat. And if you're very skilled with water, you can pull moisture from the air and create water that way. We also concluded that some elements are affected by the seasons, so it's easier to use plant powers in the spring than in winter, for example, which is a pretty nice touch, I think. And we said that different people have different affinity to different powers. We've sort of said this before, but I think we got a firmer grasp of it, and the detail that part of your affinity to a power depends on how well you did in that trial. Niam did extremely well in the plant trial, so his plant powers are very strong. He did very poorly in the earth trial, though, so that's his worst power, so to speak. I assume this means that someone who struggles through the trials and only just passes each of them is not very good at their powers, while someone who does well in every single trial will be extremely powerful with all of the powers, so to speak. We also talked about shapeshifters and the size of the population, both shapeshifters and human, and we talked a bit about religion, decided on what temples look like, and we talked about greetings and swear words and those kinds of things. And we talked about Octavian's original power, because we had talked a bit about that before, but never wrote down if we decided anything. But now we've decided that Octavian, who is the current ruler, can create illusions. And that Lyd and Tev, having been poisoned by hallucinogenic plants in Inferno Valley, are unaffected by these illusions. Niam is not, though, and he sees what Octavian wants him to see, which is going to be interesting when we get to the big fight. With that, let's move on to the plotting stream that we had on February 12th. I mentioned in my last update that we needed more time to plot because we didn't have a lot on what was going to happen next, so on February 12th we started plotting that. So after Niam does his electricity trial, he finds Lyd there because she just did hers and then collapsed because she's severely injured. Niam is going to bring her down to where he left Tev and Bodhi, and Tev is going to be shocked and worried and shift back to human form, which is going to be fun and shocking for Niam because he had no idea that Tev wasn't a real dragon. Niam's going to convince Tev that they need to cut Lyd's arm off, so they do that. Tev manages to get her to turn into a cat so they can bring her down from the mountain more easily. They book passage on a ship that's headed to Norport because Niam wants to go to the archive there. Tev doesn't have any better ideas, and Lyd is unconscious and can't tell them that Norport is going to be very dangerous for her. When they get to Norport, they're going to go to the archive and find Nier there, who is going to tell them about the theory that there should be two rulers, because, yeah, at this point, they have figured out that they're both heirs, both doing the quest and all that, and they are very confused, because, well, they have no idea that there should be two of them. That's where we're at with the plotting. We also talked a bit about what our characters look like, because neither one of us has really described that. It got a bit complicated, because now, for the first time, we had to tackle the whole thing of ethnic diversity, which maybe we should have thought up much sooner, but we didn't. So we talked about the whole thing where this continent has been forcibly isolated from the rest of the world for so long, who lived there before, and has it been so long that there won't be much visible difference in skin color and things like that. And eventually we concluded that we don't need to get bogged down in all that. We don't want this entire continent to be white, so there are other skin tones, and we don't have to explain why or how. We still haven't fully decided what Lyd, Niam, and Tev look like, though, except Lyd has black hair and Niam is a redhead. Tev, we're not sure. We said blonde originally, because he turns into a golden dragon. But also, if we wanted diversity, why not have one of our main characters be a person of color? Especially since Moon posted a picture in the Discord that could be a very good Tev, including the golden hair. We haven't decided anything yet, though. I have also started editing down our plotting live streams, as I mentioned that I would in my last update, The first stream turned into 4 videos, or maybe 3.5. One on initial brainstorming, one on the elementals, one on plot, and one on characters. The characters video might be the half one. I'm not sure if it's enough to be a video in its own, or if I should combine it with the next time we talk characters. We'll see. But say each planning stream will turn into 4 videos, that's 12 planning streams, that's 48 videos, so by the end of the year I will be done putting up videos from those, and that doesn't even count the check-in streams and these plotting streams that we're doing now. So, well, at least I won't run out of content. Now, I really hope to see you in the live stream on Saturday. It's going to be lots of fun, and it's always more fun the more people are there, plus you get a chance to influence where this story goes. Thank you for watching, be safe, I will see you on Saturday.